Keep up to date with all my videos by hitting that subscribe button and make sure you turn on all notifications. And stay connected with me on my Twitter. Hit that follow button. So you wanna rush, you wanna run and gun, and you wanna go ham, but you don't wanna be as useless as the end of the loaf of bread. What's up, guys? My name is Captain Shakes. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to the channel. Now, Russian is one of the most hardest playstyles to adapt to. It's kind of like quickscoping, and the truth is you either have it or you don't. But I am going to give you some great tips and great techniques on what to use and how to play so you can become a better rusher. Now, we're not going to talk much about aim and reaction time because you do need great reaction time and pretty good aim to excel in Russian. We're going to talk more about the simpler things that you can do to improve your Russian gameplay. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is rushing the outskirts of the map. You never want to go in mid-map just because that most of the maps here in Black Ops 4, in mid-map, the lines of sight are pretty long. They're on the medium to long range, so you want to rush the outskirts of the map. Now, there are two reasons why you want to rush the outskirts of the map. The first one is to flank. You want to flank the enemies. You do not want to rush them mid-map. You want to travel the outskirts of the map and flank the enemies into the spawn. Flanking is a great gameplay, great playstyle to use when your enemies are in mid-map and you're trying to get them from the right or the left. Now, another great reason why you should rush the outskirts of the map is you want to do semicircles or full circles around the map. That is a great way of not getting killed from the back, not getting killed from behind, and wondering where your enemies are. Rushing the outskirts of the map rather than rushing mid-map is the best way to limit your deaths and get more kills, stay alive, get your streaks, and overall have fun and a great game. Now, this next tip is for those that run like a 2 or 3 sensitivity. You want to up your sensitivity to about a 4 or 5 or maybe even higher if you can handle it. You don't want to feel sluggish when you're rushing around the map. You want to feel fluent and fast when rushing around the map so you can get those quick and easy kills. And if you get into a pickle where you're facing 1 or 2 or 3 enemies, you want to be able to snap aim with a higher sensitivity on those 2 or 3 enemies to get the kills, to get the multi-kills, and to keep going. And for God's sakes, please never stand still. Always be on the move. Just don't stand still. Make yourself a harder target. Always be on the move. When you get 1 or 2 kills, go on to the next area and use cover. Just don't stand still. Always be on the move. Now, the next 2 things we are going to talk about is something that you can put on your class setup that will improve your gameplay and improve your Russian playstyle. The first thing we are going to talk about is something that is on my go-to class setups. Every one of my class setups, it is very dear to my heart, and that is the Acoustic Sensor. The Acoustic Sensor, I cannot say enough, I cannot stress enough, especially when you get yourself into a sticky situation, when you find yourself battling 1, 2, 3 enemies, that Acoustic Sensor is going to tell you where they are. It's almost like having an instant UAV, an instant hater, an instant Blackbird, whatever you want to call it, an advanced UAV. It's almost like having a 24/7 UAV. There are so many players that do not run Dead Silence, and if you are unaware, Dead Silence is the only way to counter the Acoustic Sensor. So if the enemies are not running Dead Silence, pretty much when you're maneuvering around the map, you are going to know where the enemies are if they are close enough, and you're going to be able to pick off those easy kills because they're not going to expect it. They don't know where you are, but the thing is, you know where they are, and you're going to get those easy kills. And the second thing we are going to talk about is the perk GungHo. GungHo is probably, other than Dead Silence, the most crutch perk we have in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 because it eliminates sprint out time. And if you combo GungHo with Quick Draw and you're rushing, you're going to be unstoppable. Nobody is going to pull up their gun faster unless they are running the same thing with a faster ADS and sprint out time. But when you are rushing around the map, you want to pull up your gun as fast as possible. That's why I love GungHo. That's why GungHo, Acoustic Sensor, and Dead Silence are great Russian perks, and that's why they're on pretty much all of my Russian class setups. And even when I'm not Russian, even when I'm playing passive and controlling the mid-map like I usually do, I still run those perks because they are awesome and they are great to have. Now the fifth tip I have for you is learn to jump shot or drop shot. You do not want to make yourself a 50-50 target. You don't want to go into a gunfight having 50-50 chances. You want to do something that gives you the advantage in a gunfight, and especially when you're going into a 1v2, you want to be able to do something that's not going to have both the enemies shoot you. So that's why I like jump shotting or drop shotting, because it pretty much gets your enemy off guard. They don't know what you're about to do, and you don't go into a gunfight thinking you're going to win or you're not going to win. Now I suggest jump shotting over drop shotting only because when you drop shot, it gives the enemy more of a chance to increase their damage and getting a headshot on you. When you're jump shotting, it completely takes the enemy off guard. They don't know that you're jumping 5 feet in the air, and it makes a harder target for you because while they're aiming, they're going to be shooting you in the foot while you're going to be shooting them in the chest or the head. So I suggest jump shotting. Now some tips on to learn to jump shot and how to jump shot more. The first thing, you want to be able to get yourself a scuff controller. Of course I use Battle Beaver, but it's up to you on whatever controller you want to use. Go into a custom game against recruit bots and just focus on jump shotting, and pretty much those are the very two simple ways to learn how to jump shot more. Now some other simple tips is just check your mini map, be aware of your surrounding, check your corners when you're rushing around the map. So that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun making. Rushing is a great playstyle. I like to mix it up with my mid-map control playstyle. Anyways, if you guys can drop a like on this video, that would be great. Be sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications, and check out the live streams on my Twitch channel. As always, guys, stay cool, fool, don't hate, eat some cake, thick thighs and bright eyes, and for God's sakes, guys, keep on grinding.
I know I'ma get it, I just don't know how.